Jose, it's a pleasure to have you on the podcast today, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. Let everybody know where we're at.
What's going on, guys? Jose Arias. We're currently at Happy Days Nutrition in beautiful downtown Tiffin, 31 Court Street, where I've been for the last, 8-9 months.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, a bit newer to downtown, but, not a new business to town.
No, we've been around for it'll be 4 years in August, opened.
Nice.
Serving the community, yeah.
So what got you into, one, entrepreneurship and owning your own business, and then two, why did you choose kind of like the health route?
Good question. So I don't even know where entrepreneurship came from because it doesn't run in my family at all.
Sure.
I guess for me, it's more breaking cycles, doing something different, going down the road less traveled. It keeps me humble.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the health route, for me, we do serve the Herbalife products here, and it's the number one nutrition company in the world. It's been around for 44 years. The products taste amazing. The drinks taste amazing. I'd have to say, for me, it's not just the products, that was community. So
okay.
I first walked into my first nutrition club 11 years ago.
Okay.
And ever since then, I've been wanting to do this. So.
Gotcha. So then what caused that initial leap to say, okay, well, now I want to start my own health club?
In all honesty, I did Herbalife part-time, so I did it around the nooks and crannies of my life. So
gotcha.
Around 4 kids, wife, factory work, factory job, drive, and stuff like that. Did that for 8 years part-time, and then 2020 happened. March 17th,
sure.
2020.
Yeah, the lovely COVID-19 pandemic.
Yep, shutting everybody down.
Yep.
I worked at Whirlpool, third shift. I was getting a part-time check from Herbalife, so I was making anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 a month, just extra cash. Make ends meet. Pay for some sports or things for the kids. But sent us home and said, you're not going to get paid unemployment. You
right.
are not going to get paid at all. I'm like, all right, cool. I got Herbalife. I could pick up some extra cash, find some new customers. Sent me home. They then paid us. They were paying us, file for unemployment. We don't know what this is. So I did that, stacked the money that they paid us, and I decided during COVID, I never had the chance to be a present father in my entire life of being a father. So
gotcha.
The last 4 years, I've been a present father and didn't want to go back to work.
Nice.
So that I decided to open my own shop.
Yeah. So would you say that your family's kind of your driving force on a day-to-day basis? This is why you do that for them?
Yeah, yes, definitely, 100%, 110%, 150%. I would have to say pre-kids, I really wasn't living for anything. I was just coasting through life, doing things I shouldn't be doing, being kicked out at a young age, getting into drugs and alcohol, and dropping out. And, having a kid and burying him when I was young, I didn't really have, so we're talking about kids. So, I didn't have I wasn't living for anything. There was no purpose. There was no drive, no goals, no reason to, keep going or make life better.
Yeah.
So kid came along in 2007.
Gotcha.
And then I started living for my kids.
Sure.
And that's why. I just wanted to be a present father and a good dad.
Nice.
Husband.
So what are some of the challenges of being a father of 4, owning your own business, being involved in the community, sports, everything? You got to have a pretty busy schedule. So any major bumps in the road while you're on this journey of entrepreneurship that you'd like to share?
Yeah, so 4 kids, age ranges from 7 to 16, gymnastics, baseball, track, cross country, football, gymnastics, all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
The one thing, the bumps in the roads are where do you got to be at, when you got to be there, who's going to cover the shift, do we open, do we close?
Sure.
Rearranging life. But the good thing about being an entrepreneur is you have complete control of your life.
Yeah.
So the bumps, we overcome the obstacles pretty quick. And my wife and I, we flow like butter.
Nice.
She picks me up when I'm down, and I pick her up when she's down. Scheduling, it's there. had to do a baseball game as soon as we're done here.
Sure.
So
it's just running from one thing
figuring
to the
it
next
out, man.
and making it work.
Being an entrepreneur, I have to say the best thing about it is having control of your own life. You don't have to ask permission to go places.
Sure.
I just got back from Chicago.
Yeah.
I didn't have to ask permission, time off. Can I go?
Can you even go?
Right.
Will you even allow me to take time off?
Or I've been there. I've been to, they approve vacation and then they say, oh, psych, you're working.
Yeah.
So no approval. You get to just do what you want to do.
Yeah. I would absolutely agree. We'll be a father soon here in the next few weeks myself. And, the last month or so, I've been trying to figure out in my head, okay, what's that balance in life of, focusing on business and then, being there for my wife. And then when the kid comes, how am I going to be able to balance work and active deals and community involvement and being a dad. And so I've really just kind of want to structure my schedule as being self-employed around my family and then, work outside of those hours.
It's the best thing, honestly. If I needed to close my shop, at 3:00 to be an hour away to catch the game on time, then I can.
Sure.
For you, like if we're I'd say you just have a good tribe.
Yeah.
Have a good support system, have good people behind you.
Absolutely.
People who are involved in what you do, like so they can pick you up where you can't be, where you're just falling.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I've got involved in the community, for the last 6 months and have come across great people that, want to be around me and I want to be around them. So
that's good.
Really looking forward to watching them succeed while they support myself and everything like that. So really looking forward to it.
That's the one thing entrepreneurship did for me, owning my own business. It opened up opportunities and doors to be a part of the community.
Absolutely.
Because when you're at a factory, when you're at a full-time job, you don't have that opportunity to be present in the community. So that's the one thing that I'm also thankful for.
What are some of the things that you do in the community outside of the health club here?
So in the last few years, I was voted -- volunteer. I was the volunteer of the year for the United Way back in 2021. I volunteer on the United Way campaign. I am on the board for the Heritage Festival Committee. Just different things. I get to do that. I get to do that.
Right.
We just sponsored a Little League baseball team. So
nice.
We're going to have a Happy Days Nutrition baseball team out there at Oakley.
Nice.
Again, I get to do that. And then, just being a part of the community, knowing the people, seeing how well they're doing, what they need help with. Can I help? What can I do for you?
Sure.
Just being, trying to serve as many people as I can.
Since you moved your health club downtown, have you had a better opportunity to connect with the community a little bit more?
Yeah, so we were, if you're familiar with Tiffin, we were located on the other side of the tracks over by IGA.
Yep.
Majority of the people that came out that way were either leaving town or coming in from work, leaving for work, or they were going to the BMV, right? So the BMV is right around the corner in the same building. And towards the end of my my journey in that space, I heard a lot of, oh yeah, I just got my tags, I just wanted to come say hello. And I'm like, man, people only get tags once a year.
Right.
So I'm like, wait, I'm better than once a year. Like we are better than that. So what can we do? So honestly, I just stumbled up upon this place on accident.
Really?
I didn't even know the owner. They didn't know anything about me.
Yeah.
I just told them how it was, how I am. I'm a pretty blunt person. It kind of gets me in trouble sometimes. But being downtown has, again, opened up the doors for a better space for people to come hang out. We went from an 800 square foot to a 1,600 square foot. We have a couple private offices, a loft, a little library. You got that coffee shop, good vibe, good energy type of feel when you walk in.
Sure.
And the last place, we didn't have any windows. We just had a glass door. And here, I've been in a jail cell before. That wasn't fun for 3 years.
Sure, I bet.
So this right here, it gives me it's a better window. It's a better opportunity for people to walk in the door on a regular basis and not just go out there for their tags.
For their tags once a year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What do you do business wise to stand out in like the nutrition club / like health market per se?
So with the Herbalife products, like it has a good backing. worldwide.
Sure.
So that already eliminates, the science behind it and the all this stuff, right?
Yep.
But for me locally here, Herbalife hasn't always had a good rap here in town. But what my goal in my Herbalife life and in my journey is to create a different picture for people. We're not just about shoving product down your throat.
Sure.
We're literally we are changing habits, daily habits for people. I had a woman come in about a month ago. She's like, I need to lose 70 pounds so I can get my knee
Replaced?
not replaced, but just her surgery she needs. Her doctor
Sure.
wanted her to lose some weight. So she's been coming in consistently. She's on some products at home, and she's down 10 pounds in the last 3 weeks.
Wow. Nice.
So that is what I get to do. Not only do I get to do that, but people, we're on people's daily route. People come in because they have the sense of it's not just a transaction here. You are a part of the family. You
Sure.
are a part of the community, building relationships.
Yeah.
I have a girl that comes in. She's very she's got high anxiety, some depression.
Okay.
She's a young girl. Her dad comes in on a regular basis. She comes in because she feels safe here. We have great conversations.
Sure.
I help her get out of her headspace. She has good, she's having good energy. She's got some good gut health going on because she's changing, from eating the bad stuff to having something that's better than nothing.
Right.
But we've created a relationship to where now I'm like one of her people. If she needs help, I'm the one that's going to get a phone call.
So you're really cultivating a community. You're not
yes.
just providing a product or a service.
Relationships, not just transactions.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you do a lot of collaboration with other businesses in town, right?
Yeah.
You do some pop-up shop stuff. You hold events for other people. Any events coming up this year?
Yeah.
Or
so
anything like that?
The great thing about being in downtown Tiffin is that you get to be in the middle of all the stuff that they have going on. And Tiffin's great. They have a great community. They have great leadership to be able to do all that. And I'd have to say the one thing I do love about being here is, it's attractive. One, it's attractive. Mm-hmm. Two, people want to be in here.
Yeah.
So I get to give people the opportunity who don't have a storefront to have a storefront for a short period of time.
Sure.
They don't have to have the liability. They don't have to figure out how they're going to pay bills. I got that covered.
Yep.
Here, come use my space.
For sure.
So again, that's creating relationships. Coming up, May, we have May 10th, we have the Bee Crochet. She'll be here. Saturday, we have Love by Him. May 11th, she'll be here. We got some other things in the works that are happening this month, but mainly just trying to focus on just creating relationships. We're new to the downtown area.
Sure.
We didn't really have the opportunity we see and have downtown, so we're still building on all of it. Business has been good. Business has been great.
Good.
So
absolutely.
I love where I'm at.
Yeah, and I mean, you kind of have that added benefit too, not only to supply a space for people to, have a pop-up shop, but downtown does a lot of events and stuff like that. So, you can provide a space while events are going on downtown as well for people.
It definitely piggyback off all the stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Anything else, man? I mean, I know you're a pretty active guy. It's hard to even get you to sit down to have a conversation here, but
Stop it.
No, I'm just messing with you.
I would just have to say, man, I waited 8 years to do this for no reason. Fear of success?
Sure.
Definitely was the problem.
Okay.
I would have to say, if I can give any advice out there, to just do it.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen? You got to find another job?
Right.
Well, so what? That's okay. But for me, the reason why I do what I do is because with Herbalife, there's no background check. I don't have to give you my background. I don't have to have you run, my credentials over the last 38 years of life. Because I have a past. I have a criminal. If you look up my name, I'm a criminal on paper.
Yeah.
And even though it was, 10, 15 years ago, if I have to go apply for a job, they still want that background, and I still look like a criminal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a felon. Some stupid stuff growing up. But it still follows you around. So the good thing about being an entrepreneur and in what I do is there's no judgment.
Right.
There's no background. I could have somebody come out of prison, make complete life changes, sign up as a distributor, and be a business owner and a life changer and a mentor. And I've seen it. I've seen it myself. I got a friend, 2-time convicted felon. He come out of prison, distributor, owns a business in downtown Fremont, and he's been there for 7 years.
Yeah.
Like, who gets to have that opportunity?
Right.
I would just have to say that if you've ever had an idea or a thought of doing something or becoming more or doing things that you never thought you could do, just do it.
Yeah.
Like, what's going to happen?
Absolutely.
You're just going to have to find a job.
And even, as if you're younger or, maybe you're not even younger, but you just have had this burning sensation that you want it to do something.
You can be
but
more,
like you might
right.
be scared of making that initial jump. You can always fall back to what you know. And go out, chase your dreams, because then, your dreams might come reality and you don't have to go back. But you won't know unless if you start that journey.
Definitely. And, it's just, you're not going to know.
Yeah.
And if you, you don't want to be 60 years old and say, I wish I would have.
Right.
I didn't find this journey until I was 27. I'm 38. So I had 3 kids and a wife who was married, and here we are.
Sure.
So I just have to say, if you ever wanted to be an entrepreneur, you had a dream, or you wanted to do a sport, you wanted to do something, just to do it.
Try it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Try. Try. There's no trying, there's doing. You either do it or you don't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that's actually, don't try to do it, because then, you can slip up, or, if you're not all in, then you might not become as successful as you might be able to if you're just all in and do it.
Right.
So I like that. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Of course, man. Well, I know you got a baseball game to head off to.
I do. I can't wait.
So appreciate you again, as always, and for what you do for the community.
Thanks.
And providing a healthier option here in Seneca County.
Yep.
So thank you very much, Jose.
No problem. So before we go,
let everybody know.
Where I'm at, what I do.
Everything.
Okay, so we're open Monday through Friday, or Monday through Saturday. Mondays 9 to 4, Tuesday through Friday 7 to 4, and Saturday 9 to 1. We have walk-in club on Saturday mornings for free, 2 miles, 45-minute walk. We show up here at 8 a.m. If you are a college student, a high school kid, you need a place to hang out this summer. Stop in, hang out. We're just a positive environment.
Sure.
Trying to just leave a good imprint on people's lives.
Your social media pages.
Social media, Happy Days Nutrition of Tiffin. We have that on Instagram and also Facebook. We have a Snapchat. I have a Snapchat. We do a lot of social media. Other than that, just you're not gonna know if you like it until you try it.
Sure.
So I would challenge everybody to stop in and give it a shot.
Absolutely.
Feel the vibes.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.